let me ask you a question. How often do you go to the movies? Like, what exactly entices you to get in your car and go to the movies? Here, let me ask you a different question. What exactly makes something a movie? I mean, the question seems meaningless to most people, but it does need answering. I mean, after all, it is a question, and questions need answering. Here, let's listen to Jeezy star Ben Affleck describe what he thinks a movie really is.
I don't know if I have any secrets. It was it was challenging. It's a challenge to do all this stuff at once. Directing, a movie for me is about just trying to focus on a lot of different things and keep them all going. And mostly it's about preparation ahead of time.
Did you catch that? Preparation. He needs a lot of preparation in order to make the film he wants to make. Now, let me ask you a question. What movies do you think require a lot of preparation? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, and hopefully yours as well, is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, Marvel has certainly taken over the film industry with its band of developed characters, jaw-dropping visual effects, telephoto lenses, and... hold on. Cinema. Cinema is in the name Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, let me ask you this question. Do you think Marvel needs to be a film? The answer is a bit more complex than you would expect. Well, the answer is no. But let's take a look at some of Marvel's current rivals. DC, for example, is partnering with Warner Brothers to make the DC Cinematic Universe, a sort of tip of the hat to Marvel. But that leads me to a question. Do you have to wear a hat, or even tip it for that matter, to make it a film? Here, let's take a look at this clip from Whiplash, the sophomore attempt at filmmaking by Oscar winner Damien Chazelle.
One more thing, Eugene, give me that. If I ever find one of these lying around again, I swear to fucking God, I will stop being so polite. Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.
No hat. Yet despite all of this, J.K. Simmons still won the Oscar that year for Best Supporting Actor for none other than his performance in this movie. And even went on to make a brief but memorable cameo in Chazelle's next filmmaking titillation, La La Land. Now, La La Land has been praised by critics and eventually went on to win the Best Picture Oscar. But does that film have a hat? Well, let me ask you a question. Michael Bay is an important character to study in the world of filmmaking, because even if you didn't like his work, you see his impact everywhere. Now, let me close it off with a question. How many films have there been? Now, that question may seem like a lot to most people, but when you think about it, there has been many, many films of many different genres. And as always, thanks for watching.